Hello there, rimfire enthusiast. Welcome to the channel, the Smoking 22. This is your Coconut Chief Executive Officer. So we are back again today at the 55 yards lane with the Vudoo V22 360 in the MDT ACC Elite chassis. So today we are shooting Lapua Center X. Don't touch that dial. And we are back with the Vudoo V22 360, the ACC Elite, MDT ACC Elite chassis. You know that my favorite scopes are Athlon, the Aries ETR UHD. I mean, for your investment, the glass is really good. Already, we are all set up. And down there, at 55 yards, give or take 1 yard, is the target. I really appreciate you watching. Let's get shooting. Already, let me move the camera so you can see me. There you go. Trying to get comfy here. Let's get the Ranger Plus recording. Already, it says we are recording. Let's put a 1 round magazine for the first shot on the pink sticky. I don't know if you notice the beginning of the video on the left side of the range is some smoke coming. That is because this is the Smoking 22 channel. Hey, he's so hot that he's setting the range on fire. Now those are controlled burns, so to burn the old vegetation brush so the new one can come up. All right, there you go. All right, pink sticky. Hold on, guys, let me get comfy here. All right, there we go. All right, take it out of safe. Hold on. I was at 9.5 mils. I knew it. There we go. Woo! Because we were shooting at the 200 plus range a couple of days ago. All right, pink sticky. Here we go. Lapua Center X. You see the lot number right there. Wow. So I was aiming center mass. That was 1108. Wow. But that is 12 o'clock. First round, 12 o'clock. Okay, green sticky. There we go. All right, that was 1075.1. Whew. Oh, wow, 1063, and it went to the right. There's a little bit of wind down there. The flat side not moving, but you can, when you go down there by the target, you can tell, you can feel the breeze. So, see that flag on the left is moving left. There we go. Now they're moving. Trying to find my, there we go. Wow. Hold on, folks. Let me give myself some zoomies here. There we go. Just trying to find an excuse in case I miss. Ha! Man, I'll tell you. That was 1067.3. All right. Boy, that's a big ES. We have an ES of 45.6 so far. Already. This should be the last one on this group. All right, well, there you have it. Not too bad. Hey, I forgot to give you some zoomies. Hold on. Let's give you some zoomies here. There we go. Move it a little bit to the right. All right, folks, that was 10 shots. 11 with the first shot. Not too bad. ES 45.6. All right, let's go for the orange sticky. That was the 1 o'clock. All right, that was a little low. That was 1062.3. That was 1097. $10.54. Just watching that is all over the place with that speed. That was 1090.6. Alrighty, we got a little vertical there. And that should have been the last shot. Yes, he was. Put it on save. Take the ball out. Put the flag on. Let me give you some numbers right here. Let me take my ears off. So ES 54.5. Minimum was 1054.5. And the max 1108.9. We have an average of 1075.8. And an SD of 12.4. Double digit SDs. The last group, I got a little bit of vertical, but not too bad. All right, let's go down range. Let me turn these off. All right, let's double check that we recorded. Yes, we did. We're gonna double check that. And by the way, today is March 11, 2026. It's about 68 degrees. And it did record, so let's go down range and take a closer look. Already, let's walk down range and take a closer look. That's the smoke right there. They're burning the brushes to the old vegetation out, so new stuff can grow. Could be the rifle, it's so hot. Ha ha! Setting the brushes on fire. All right, that second group wasn't too bad, but had a little string going up. Nothing too terrible. I'll take that any day. But you know, it doesn't matter. Not all the lots of CenterX shoot the same on every rifle. So here is the first shot, 12 o'clock, and this is the other one, vertical. Hey, that's about 0.3, 0.4. Not too bad. They're all one hole. One big rabbit hole. And then look at the other one. They got one that went almost center man. So not too bad, not too bad. A little bit of wind. There it is. That's the flag on the top that you can hardly see. Well, you can hardly see it. You can't see it at all sometimes because the camera angle. All right, let me get you a turn around. Hey, what do you guys think? Not too bad, not too bad. Here we go. Not too bad for the Vudoo. Hey, I really appreciate you supporting the channel. Please share, subscribe if you haven't done so, and invite some people that come and have fun with us. Usually on Tuesday nights at the Smoking 22, we have a premiere, and we can chat on the side chat, and then usually on that's Tuesdays, and Thursdays we got a video to come out around 6:30. It's not a premiere, it just comes out, you can go watch it. And then on Mondays and Wednesday we'll do J Delta 22NC. As always, be safe first, but you gotta have fun, and God bless you. We'll see you downrange.